Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston, or the band one, 9/11. Dun dun dun! You gotta do what you gotta do. I've been locked out of my main channel. My main channel has almost 500,000 subscribers. My main channel's been taken down 4 times. My main channel was demonetized a year ago. Demonetized. Now, most YouTubers would just throw in the towel, but I won't. Because most YouTubers started a channel to make money. I did not. I started a channel, well, you can still go look at the videos, pointing my cell phone at the sky going, is anybody else seeing these airplanes spraying shit all over the place? That's crazy talk. Well, YouTube's taking down my main channel, but they got to do it slowly, because every time they've taken my channel down, you guys have kicked their ass. Well, I don't think they care anymore. They're doing it slowly. Do you know what a slow roll is? Well, this pandemic, this entire PSYOP is a slow roll. Slowly, slowly, slowly. I get people commenting on Jailbreak Overlander going, Richie, you haven't put up a video in weeks. And it's like, actually, I've been putting up a video or 2 or 3 every single solitary day. When I tell you I have a backup channel, you might want to jump on it, okay? Or not. At any rate. International Monetary Fund offering the president of Belarus and other world leaders, I would suspect, 10 times the amount that they offered him the first time to lock down. They paid them to lock down. They paid them off. We kind of knew that. But offering them 10 times the amount for an extreme lockdown, if we allow them to lock us down again, it's over. It's absolutely 100% over. I've been driving for the last 4 hours. I've seen lots of people in I've traveled 130 miles. So I've seen people all over. I've seen dozens of people driving on the highway with their windows rolled up, with their masks on by themselves, which is asinine, but whatever. The masks are part of a ritual. I just saw one now. I'm driving with their mask on, with the windows up. It's unbelievable. At any rate, the masks are part of an enormous satanic, Masonic ritual. It's called The Apprentice. Okay? It's easy to look up. I left links last night. It's really strange that our president, 2-time billionaire, man of the people, had a television show called The Apprentice, where he kept telling people they were fired, they were fired, they were fired. Well, now that he's our president, we're all the apprentice, and everybody's getting fired or losing their jobs, one way or the other. Crazy, right? Just total coincidence. For years, myself and hundreds of other awesome YouTubers have been telling you everything is working up to a forced vaccine, a digital dollar where you have no control over your money. You have to be in business with a bank, period. Cash is gone. And then martial law or a lockdown. It's astonishing to me that channels like Black Scout Survival, Such 00, Last Line of Defense, all these guys with 250,000, 500,000 followers, they could actually reach people that would be the people you would expect that would stand up and hold this country down. But instead, Such is making videos going, it's the downfall of America because of those protesters. No, you fool, okay? Wake up, wake up, wake up, and understand that how the fuck were we telling you forced vaccination, mandatory lockdowns, digital dollar? It's all coincidental that all 3 of those things are happening right this minute while people are going, the protesters are ruining the country. Nope. This is a deliberate reset of the world, meaning no more governments, no more borders, no more freedoms, no more private property, no more right to bear arms, no more nothing. Is it just me saying that? Well, it was until the World Economic Forum decided to put out on their YouTube channel, with all this stuff going on, it's a great time for a reset. According to the media and according to experts, we're in the grips of a pandemic that's wiping out the world. And yet, the pandemic, today, they've told us 150,000 Americans have died from it. Okay. In 8 months, in 2020, is that right? 2020. Yeah, in 2020, 150,000 Americans have died of what they call COVID. Well, that's terrible. But that's nothing, because 260,000 Americans so far this year have died of the flu. The flu isn't a pandemic, but COVID is. The flu, you go to the doctor, you get sick, you get better, or you die. One of the three. But the pandemic, you have to get a vaccine. The vaccine literally has DNA in it that's going to change your DNA. The vaccine that they're going to give you is being funded by the Department of Defense of the United States of America, which makes no fucking sense. DOD funds weapons. They're going to give you a vaccine with DNA in it that's going to change your DNA. And the way it does that is by an outside element where they press a button and it gives out an electrical impulse affecting the vaccine they just put in your body to affect your DNA. It's all conspiracy. It's all the fucking news, people. Wake up. Such, if you can't pull your head out of your ass, take your channel down. Black Scout Survival, stop talking about the not fucking around crew, because all you're doing is giving them more airtime. Who cares about them? That's a tool being used by the media to keep people where they're at right now. Driving around in their cars with masks on. It's either wake up or pull your channel down, because you're doing everyone a disservice. I've been talking about this since the day I predicted they were going to do this back in January 7th. If there's a pandemic or an outbreak, an organic thing that just happens, there's no way you can predict it 100%. And then what the outcome after would be. Forks vaccine, destroying the dollar. Look at our national debt. It's unrepayable right now. They're dismantling the country while everybody's preparing for another lockdown from this killer pandemic that's killed 50% less people than the average flu. Do you know what happens when people get sick? If they're in terrible shape, they die. It isn't a pandemic, it's life. If people didn't eat food that's genetically modified, or drink fluoridated water, or drink alcohol, or drink soda pop, or eat fast food that isn't actually even technically or legally held to the standards of actual food. Meaning, take a Big Mac, put it under your seat for a year, pull it out, microwave it, it's still good. That ain't food. So when you eat that kind of shit or ingest that kind of shit and you get sick, you may die. Wealthy people with an agenda, putting a tag on it, that's a plan. It's time to shit or get off the pot, because they're getting ready to do an extreme lockdown. And once they do that, it's over. It's over. YouTube is already... We've always said when they start pulling us off of social media where we can't spread our word anymore, it's over. Guess what, people? We're here. I've been on my backup channel for 3 weeks now, because every time I turn around, I'm getting hit for going against the World Health Organization with doctors, actual MDs, not just crazy shit that I pull out of thin air. It's time to wake up now, right now. I'll leave you all the links you possibly need to present your case. Or don't do shit. Keep selling flashlights.